Hi, Terrifics. This is Brian Stillman again. We are at the Eureka Park in the Sands Expo, continuing our coverage of CES 2018, and I'm here with Shleep. It's like sheep and sleep. Shleep. They are a service and an app that will analyze your sleep problems, whatever they may be, and they'll make suggestions on how you can sleep better. And they'll send you those suggestions through the app. I am a mess when it comes to sleep, so I'm really interested to hear what they might have to say about how maybe I can do a little better. But first, let's get the two co-founders to talk a little bit about this product. We have Joran and Els. So tell me a little bit, what is Shleep?
We're a digital sleep coach. So we help you sleep better on a daily basis with a 5-minute video message every day.
And how do you come up with that 5-minute video message? Is it simply, go to sleep, why are you still awake? Or is there more to it?
There's much more to it. So I've spent over a decade in sleep research, done a lot of research on how to improve people's sleep, and we've basically put all of that together in the app. So we have a team of sleep psychologists, sleep neuroscientists that have put together different coaching modules depending on what your biggest issue is. We're going to hone in on that, and then in 10 sessions of 5 minutes a day, we're going to solve your sleep problems.
So how does this interaction work? I know I've got problems, you've got the app. What's happening there?
So we start with a little chat with you. So we'll ask you questions like, how much sleep do you get typically on a regular weeknight? How much sleep do you get on a weekend? Like how is your snoozing behavior? Do you have anxieties around sleep? And then we take all that information, put it together, and recommend topics to you that we think you should be working on.
So what's the turnaround time? So okay, I've got this little questionnaire on my phone and through the app. Okay, so I fill it out, I hit send or whatever, and when do you come back to me with some sort of suggestions? I mean, it's like 6 at night, I realize I'm probably in trouble, so I fill this out, I'm like, I really got to get to sleep tonight. Is that going to happen in one evening, or is this going to be a little later? How does that work?
It's immediate. So as soon as you have filled out our assessment, you have a little chat with our Shleepy. You get your score, what your profile looks like, and immediately you can start with the top module that we recommend for you. So maybe in this case, the issue for you is how to fall and stay asleep. Then immediately you can start with the first session, the 5 minutes, and in those 5 minutes we do two things. One is that we teach you something about how sleep works, what happens in your brain, what does your biological clock do, so we're making you the sleep expert. The second thing that we do is give you a very concrete exercise for that same day. So on day one, your sleep will improve. Obviously, the more you use our app, the better of an expert you will be and the better your sleep will be. But we coach you on a day-to-day basis, but starting immediately, you know what to do and you know what to start with.
What if it's a situation where I know I've got a number of bad sleep habits, things that lead to bad sleep, but what if there's a situation where there are a few that are simply not going to change because of the lifestyle I have, because of the work that I have, because of the things that I do? Is there a way where I want to report that to you guys? I want to tell you, but can I tell you, look, here's a few factors you probably need to know, but don't even try and address those because I just can't do anything about it. Can you still customize something that will work with me? Or would I be better off just simply not telling you that that has to be part of my life?
Well, our experience comes from working with big organizations. So we work with companies such as Deloitte, Spotify, companies where people are very busy, probably working a lot of hours in a day, and that's where all of our experience come from. So this is already tailored to people who don't have all the time in the world, unfortunately. So we've already tailored it to make sure that we have realistic goals for you. We have this busy professional in mind who might not be able to fulfill all that we're saying, but we are teaching you the trade-offs between working another hour now versus maybe getting some sleep now, being more productive the next day.
What is the number one problem that people seem to have that's preventing a good night's sleep? Is there something that you guys have isolated where you really feel like this is the big thing that just keeps coming up time and time and time again?
For the healthy people, it's the phone in the bedroom. For the healthy people who do not have a severe sleep issue, really rather suffer from like not prioritizing sleep enough or doing something else, it's the phone in the bedroom. So if you have your phone on your nightstand, it is actually the recipe for stress and for sleeping bad, poorly, because it will give you constant notifications, you will associate it with your work, it will give this constant stimuli or stimulation that will really prevent you from sleeping well.
Is there a category for executive producers who keep sending you out onto the floor at all hours, starting at incredibly early morning hours, that no one should be awake, and going till very late at night? Michael. No, just kidding. So this is fascinating. So what are some of the questions that you would ask someone? And we'll see how I do. Obviously, you don't have the app in front of you, but you have years of sleep study. You've made this app. Let's see how in trouble I am. So what's one question?
Okay, one question. How do you wake up in the morning? Do you use an alarm?
I wake up in the morning with an alarm. It's set on my phone that goes off with what I found to be the most obnoxious. I actually set it, my alarm is a ringtone, so I wake up thinking, oh my God, that could be an important phone call, and there's no way I can ignore it.
Yeah.
So that's one.
So that sounds pretty stressful already, your morning routine.
Yes. I start life as a ball of stress and go from there.
Exactly. So there we already go, right? That for me would already be something for me to jump on.
But how would I wake up if I don't use an alarm?
That's why we have Shleep. So in 10 sessions, we teach you around this wake-up routine. It might or might not include snoozing. Do you hit the snooze button?
I don't. I do get up when it tells me to get up.
Okay. That's already good. But in the ideal world, you wouldn't even need an alarm. I know that this sounds like mind-boggling, perhaps. But an alarm is similar to a reset button on a computer. So think about sleep as this process where your brain is updating everything that you've learned during the day. It's discarding things that you can lose. It's holding on to the most important things that you should hold on to. But on top of that, it's creating for you solutions to problems. This is all happening while you are asleep. But your brain should be finishing this process.
So sleep is the enemy. The key is to just stay awake. I knew it. Caffeine and all sorts of other probably medicinal things we shouldn't talk about. I got it. No problem. No sleep. Done. Awesome.
No alarm.
Okay, no alarm. All right. Well, listen, where can people find Shleep?
In the app stores.
In the App Store. So our app is available for the mobile phone, not for tablets yet, on the Android store as well as in the Apple App Store.
And is there a subscription component to it? How does it work once they have the app?
So you can download it for free. It's completely for free. You can do the assessment for free. You can even do the first 3 sessions for free. And at some point, it will then ask you to subscribe. And our subscription is $5.99 a month if you buy the yearly product.
That's great. How much are you going to pay for a good night's sleep? $5.99. So, listen, do you have a website?
Yes, it's shleep.com, so SHLEEP.com.
Great. Well, listen, I'm down on Eureka Park talking to people about how I can sleep better. I probably will not be able to implement any suggestion they've got, at least for the next 2 days, because CES is worse than anything that any app anywhere could possibly handle. But that is certainly not the app's fault. It is CES. I'm Brian Stillman. I'm with BeTerrific. We will be back with more coverage of CES 2018 soon.